Everyone, it's Cheryl. Today I've got just a little project share, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of talking afterwards. What I wanted to share with you today is I've done a masculine junk journal, and I didn't do it real big because some guys I know like to write, and some guys don't. And I thought, well, I would just make this up, and I kind of like the way it turned out. As most of you know, I don't over embellish, so we're not, there's not a lot on the front, but then again too, it's masculine. So anyway, what I did was this is made using an old book, and if I remember right, the dimensions are 8 by 5, and the spine on this book is right around 1 inch. It's not very thick, like I said. So anyway, this is what I did, and for the cover of the book, on the front, I used the Steampunk Spells from Graphic 45, with all the little gears and cogs and stuff on it. This bingo card is it's a Tim Holtz sticker that I put on. The old guy here, he's, I believe Tim Holtz also, out of one of the paper packs. I don't remember which one, because I've got several. The stamps I used here are off of sticker sheet that I got from Tuesday morning, and it just had a bunch of stamps from Italy on it. And then over here I used a Tim Holtz die to cut out a gear. The middle of this is just an inside of that same gear. And then on top I just have one of those glass, I call them bubbles, that you can put like in the bottom of flowers or, in your fish tank and stuff. And inside of that is just a little eye chart, also cut out from Tim Holtz paper. I just used a brown cardstock on the spine of the book. And then the back is just plain black cardstock. The closure is a metal button. And I used a hairband on that just to close it up. So, let's get inside. And this book is really stiff because it has, it's new, it hasn't been opened, but over time it will open easier. Okay, so on the inside cover, I made a pocket. I'm trying to get in frame here, sorry. I made a pocket, and then I just used a couple of, I believe, the Recollections clock faces that I got at Michael's, and I just put those in with brads, and then I just wrapped some twine that I got at Walmart around it. It's just it's like a necklace twine. I have a stamp, I can't remember whose it is. But basically, it's like a mariner's compass, and then it's a map of the world. It's a big background stamp, and I really like it. I use more of the Tim Holtz paper up here, and then there's just a pocket here, and it is expandable. It's a little bit expandable, so you can tuck, a few things down into that pocket. Okay, over here, I'm trying to get in frame. I'm so sorry. I used this paper is. Oh goodness. I am so bad with this, guys. I am so sorry. The paper is from, I've had it forever. It's Paper Studio. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Keller Kurtz & Company. That's the paper. There we go. Got it. Alright, and then I just took, and I stamped a couple of ink pens on here. Made a little pocket out of craft cardstock. This I used, here is just another Tim Holtz sticker. And, then I just made a little photo mat or something like that, to go inside. So that's goes there. Go back in. There we go. Gotta get it in straight, I guess. I'll put it in later. Okay, that works. All right. So moving on, then over here there's just a side pocket. Let me get in frame here, goodness. And that just, I left it open on this side, just glued those two. You need to get out of here because you're not wanted, thank you very much. And over here I just used a telephone stamp that I bought. All the paper in this journal has been coffee dyed, and I didn't coffee dye it really dark, but I did ink around all the edges with walnut stain. And then just some paper for journaling. Up here's just a little tuck spot, and I have a little stamp that I got at Hobby Lobby that has a little sailboat on it. So I stamped that on there, also with the walnut stain. I love the look of the walnut stain on my craft cardstock and stuff. And just another blank page for writing. This is half an envelope, and I cut out this side over here. So you can use that for a little tuck spot. Also, this is a little belly band on top of the envelope. The little 3 is a Tim Holtz sticker, and the rest is just a piece of craft cardstock and some more of the Tim Holtz paper. Okay, this is from the Keller Kurtz & Company paper line also over here, and I just let this, you know, if the person who gets this wants to, you know, put photos on it, or they could even write over the top of it with a darker pen, would be, you know, that would work really well. Okay, on this side, I just took some more of the Tim Holtz paper, and I did a belly band. And underneath that, another, this is a We Are Memory Keepers card that I got in little, you can buy these little books of cards. Over here I just stamped some little glasses, some little aviator style. Another blank page. Down here, this again is a Keller Kurtz & Company paper. It's old sheet music covers. And then I just made another, like, photo mat that can be tucked in the pocket, or, you know, whatever you want to do with that. Another piece of hair there. Oh, sorry, it was bugging me. Just more blank papers, and this is the end of the first signature. This has 2 signatures in it, and I stamped down here, if you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. So I put that in there. I thought that was kind of fitting for guys. Guys like to take chances, you know. Yeah. And then just another blank piece of paper. Down here I stamped, this is a Tim Holtz stamp, and it's an old truck, which is really cool. And up here, just a hot air balloon. I was trying to go with all masculine-themed things. Another page from the Keller Kurtz & Company. This one just has theater ads all over it. Here, I took some craft cardstock and some more Keller Kurtz paper and created just a little tuck spot pocket deal. And then this is the other side of the envelope. And down here, kind of like a little steampunk robot guy. And this, I believe, is Echo Park stamp, I think. Up here, just some chevrons. That's a stamp I got at the Dollar Bin at Michael's. $1.50, I guess. More of the Keller Kurtz phone paper. Over here, this is Tim Holtz again, and it was out of a paper pad of his that I have. I took craft cardstock and made the pocket, and then on the side I stamped with a little, it's kind of like a rope. It came with that little stamp that had the sailboat on it. And those are like the $1.99 stamps you get at Hobby Lobby. And then this again is, I believe this is some of the Keller Kurtz paper, I think. And I just made another little photo mat that could be tucked into this little pocket here. Oops. Alright, we'll do those later. The background paper here is more of the Keller Kurtz & Company. And I kind of stayed with a movie theme on that, you know. That's a really good paper line if you're looking for something vintage, you're looking for more guy-related stuff. There's also lady stuff, but I used more of I think the theater ads here too. Yes, this is something about film here. Okay, this side, I just took the little pen again and stamped that here. Sorry, I'm trying to get in frame. Down here I made a tuck spot, and I believe this is also, I believe they're Echo Park stamps, and this one's a little steam train. And I just made another little tuck spot, and on this one I put journaling lines. And they could put a picture on the back, or, you know, put on their own piece of paper right on the back. And up here is a big hot air balloon stamp, which I believe is Hampton Arts, but I'm not 100% sure. Here I just did the pointy finger deal down here, and a pen nib stamp that I think I bought at Hobby Lobby. This is more of the Keller Kurtz paper, and I just made a little flip spot with that, just for a little added journaling room. Down here, just a little pair of glasses, and this again is those $1.99 stamps at Hobby Lobby. I just can't remember the name. And up here, I believe this is off the same Echo Park, and I think it's Echo Park. It might be Prima, and it's just got chains and stuff, and I stamped that up there. Over here, I stamped memories, and then down here is another envelope, a smaller one, and I've got that stamp with the cat and glasses, so I had to use him because I thought he was so cute. And up here, I put "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." And that's a quote from Theodore Roosevelt. Just a blank piece of paper to write on. Over here, I have a stamp for a Polaroid frame, and so I just cut out the middle, stamped "Say Cheese," and put an arrow on the bottom of the page. And I'm out of frame. There we go. Okay, another blank paper here. Some more of the Keller Kurtz, and then I just put some washi tape up here on the edge of various things, like chairs and picture frames, and that one says Paris. Over here, this is more of the Tim Holtz paper. It had an elements chart on it, and so I just put it on this piece of craft cardstock, which I made a tuck spot out of. This I got in a package at Dollar Tree, and you got it was for teaching, and you get all kinds of different sizes of U.S. change. So I put that in there. Down here is just a clock stamp, and up here is a little one that says airmail with a little airplane on it, which I think is really cute. Here we have some more of the color cards paper. Down here, I just stamped a little pair of geeky glasses, and that's off a stamp I believe I got. It's either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and there were like 4 different little glasses, and I just stamped the little geeky nerd ones there. Up here, I used the round ones off of that set. Made a little tuck spot down here with the craft cardstock and the LOL. And then this is a restaurant receipt. I got a bunch of those. I bought a bunch of little books of restaurant receipts at Wise Buys, and so just took one of those in there. Here, this is more of the Tim Holtz iChart paper, and I just made a little banner-like thing with the craft cardstock on that. And then this is a We Are Memory, I believe it's We Are Memory Keepers, a little camera and some little journaling lines on the back, and I just tucked that in there. Down here's a little Mariner's Compass, again off that little sea-themed stamp set I have, and I have 2 of those. Just a blank piece of paper. Here's the other side of that envelope, and inside I put this in. I thought it was kind of cute. It's like a little, ticket when you get an order or something. I guess this is a little restaurant ticket too, because it says check number, guests, and that. So, and I just tucked that in there. And this is from Basic Gray, the Capture ephemera. Back here, I stamped a saying, and it didn't all come out really well. I had a couple problems with that stamp. And then over here, just some little gears, and again, that's it's either Prima or Echo Park. Here, just a plain page again, and down here, another of the Tim Holtz stamps with the little car on it. Back here, another piece of the color cards paper, bicycle ad, that kind of stuff. And over here again, this was a different piece that looked like a newsprint with all kinds of advertising, and again, color cards. And so what I did was I didn't glue that one all the way down, so you can. This is a piece of my Mind's Eye paper, I believe it is, and that tucks in the upper part of this, and I just made a corner pocket. And then this also, I believe, no, this is Lost and Found 2. So yeah, my Mind's Eye, I think. And that's what this is also, and I just made another spot where you can put photos or whatever. And then the back is also the Tim Holtz paper and a honeycomb. I went inside both inner edges with some washi tape. And basically that's about it for my little book here. So, and I will be listing this on Etsy as soon as I get back. Now, this is what I wanted to talk to everyone about. As some of you know, and especially those of you who are like really good friends of mine on Facebook and stuff, my marriage is about over. I found myself in the position that Sunday I will be leaving here, and I will be going down to Iowa, where my nephew lives, and then I will be starting to seek out some jobs in Nebraska. What I'm going to do is go down and apply and hang around for a couple, 3 days down there, and, see if I get any interviews, if anything comes up. And if it does, then I will eventually be moving down there for good. I have family down there, and they're all really anxious and excited, for me to come and be with them. I'm going to miss my kids, but it's only like 4.5 hours drive, so it's doable, to come back every so often to visit. And, of course, then they'll be able to come down and see me. It's not that far. But yeah, so I'm going to be gone for a few days. I know I haven't gotten back to the box, and that's because this opportunity to do this, to get my life straightened out, just kind of popped up on me. And I mentioned to my niece that when I was down there for my Uncle John's funeral, I love it down there. It's so much more laid back. It's not like here. Excuse me. This weather is just, it's terrible for colds. And she talked to her brother, my nephew, and I got a call and he's like, well, when am I going to move your butt down here? And I'm like, well, hey, you know, settle down a little bit. I got obligations. I got things to do. But, so that's what's in the plans. Sunday I will be leaving for Iowa, Nebraska, and I will be seeking a job down there. I will be back probably next weekend, so I'm going to be gone for pretty much most of the week because I had forgotten that Monday is Memorial Day and most places probably won't be open. But I am going to hit every place I can find that's hiring where I think, you know, that I can make enough that I can get a place of my own to live, and then I will be moving down to Nebraska. So I'm asking you to bear with me on this because my life can't go on the way it's going, and you know, it's a new start for me, and I'm hesitant only because my children and my granddaughter are here, but other than that, I'm really excited and looking forward to a new chance, a new adventure, a new life. So I probably won't be on here for a while, and I apologize for that, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do too. So anyway, I thank you all for joining me today. I hope you like my little junk journal I did here. It's the first time I've ever done a masculine anything, so let me know how I did, guys. If you just happen, you know, you just wandered by my channel and you like what you see, you know, click like, subscribe, please. I'd be glad to have you. And with that said, I'm gonna mangle a cat. Thank you very much. You did not have to do that. I just picked that up. Oh. But anyway, yeah, I am going to be doing that, so I will be back, and I will tackle the box just as soon as I get back. I've got things ready to go with that. Memorial Day is this weekend, so I will be spending my time getting flowers and taking them to the cemetery, you know, to put on the graves of my family here and stuff. And yeah, so that's what's going on. I know there are some of you I owe ATC to. And Arlene, if you're watching, I'm going to get them in the mail. Hopefully Saturday. They may be a little later than the end of the month getting to you, hon, because you're over in Ireland. But like I said, this thing just kind of came up, and it just really is kind of consuming my mind because this is something I have to do. I need to find a job. I need to, you know, and like around here, all they really want around here, honestly, are college kids. Because we have 2 colleges within 30 miles in 2 directions of us, and yeah. So, nothing against the college kids, it's just, you know, other people need jobs too. Yeah, that's what's going on, and I kind of just have to deal with this one, and I apologize if any of you, you know, are upset about it or anything like that, but there comes a time in your life you kind of have to look out for number 1 too, and in this case I have to be number 1, and I've got to look out for me, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm just being simple, honest with you all, and letting you know, if you don't see me for a little while, that's what's going on. I will get back to the box as soon as I get back, because unless I get a job right away, and then I will be moving, I will try to squeak a video in between moving, because then it's going to be, I'm not going to be able to do another one until I get moved down there, so that's what's going on, and I apologize to everyone. I don't mean to leave you hanging halfway through the box project, but like I said, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, so. Anyway, I will let you people go. It's a beautiful day here today, and I want to go get some windows open and take advantage of that because it's been nothing but rainy, wet, and cold, so. I hope you all have a very safe and happy Memorial Day. Not that Memorial Days are very happy because it's one of those, you know, it's not a joyous occasion other than, you know, that you know that your loved ones are with the Lord. But anyway, have a safe Memorial Day weekend, and we will see you back here next week sometime, I promise. Thank you all so much for being so understanding. You guys are the best. Bye-bye.